and welcome back to another episode of the Updates podcast, where we bring you real stories, real journeys, and real conversations that shape our world. In today's episode, we will explore the life of a young woman who wears multiple hats. She's an actress, she's a businesswoman, and most especially, she is a parent. The entertainment industry in Cameroon and the world at large is so demanding, it's time consuming, and it's unpredictable. The entertainment industry is demanding, unpredictable, and often misunderstood. And when we add parenting to the mix, it becomes an entirely different ballgame. So, how do we manage spotlight and parenting? How do we manage spotlight and parenting? How do you manage your craft and still remain true to yourself? With us today, our guest will explain to us all the steps she has undertaken in order to maintain her position in the entertainment industry while managing her home as a true and faithful mother to her kids. I will not waste so much of our time, but then let's dive right in to meet our guest. Hello, you're welcome to the Updates podcast.
Thank you.
Can you introduce yourself and give us a little bit about your journey so far?
Okay, my name is Shey Solange. Friends call me Sosobi, like in the movie industry, Solantino.
Okay.
Yeah. My journey in the movie industry actually began from a kid. As a kid, I had a very difficult childhood. Like, I was always isolated. I was never allowed to play with kids. So I had to be doing things alone. Like, I play alone. At times I stand on stage like I'm talking to people, like I'm talking to friends. Like, that passion was growing in me.
Okay.
Yeah, but actually my journey into the movie industry in Cameroon started while I was in the university. Yeah. Even though in primary school, secondary school, I've been in drama clubs, all that. So acting has always been part of me. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, it started in the university. When I was in the university in Wegele, we had a group, our home production. Yes, I deal with movies, entertainment.
Okay, so you went straight into movies. You didn't start with a drama skit like some of us were doing back in secondary school.
Yeah, that's what I said. In secondary school, even in primary school, I was in drama clubs.
Okay.
Anytime, anything drama, I was always there.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us, what has been your most memorable role so far?
Well, my most memorable role was when I was still in the university. We shot a movie and I acted the part of a mad woman.
Oh.
Yeah. Imagine on campus, I acted as a student on campus. Okay. So I went to the Bavia, check on my results, and from there, the madness just began. I started acting strange. Okay. Like, students were looking at me. They thought it was real. Say, hey, elle est devenue folle. Hey, elle est devenue folle. Like, I after all the display there, I started running. Say, attrapez-la, elle est devenue folle. Until when they realized that there was a camera.
Okay.
Yeah. And with that, when I came back on campus, they were looking at me and said, well, I'm folle.
So, after that, how did you cope in campus? Did you try to explain to one or two persons who were not able to realize it was actually a movie? Were you supposed to explain, or you just let people have their own opinion?
No, I explained to a few people that actually thought I was smart. So, like, they were, are you okay now? Are you okay now? I said, no, it was just a movie.
All right. So, what are some of those challenges you face in the Cameroon industry?
In the Cameroon industry in general, the idea of not paying actors are not paid.
They are not paid.
They are not paid. They are
Wow.
not paid. If I say paid, like you can make a livelihood out of acting. Our industry, you cannot really make a livelihood out of this industry. Like have money that you can build a house, you can do. No, I think most Cameroonians acting in Cameroon act for passion because I have maybe some actors are paid. Let me talk about myself.
Okay.
I have never been paid more than 100,000 in a movie.
Wow.
Yeah. So those are some of the difficulties, and the difficulties to actors face, or actresses, female actors in general. Even though I can tell you that I have not gone through that, but I have seen where many actresses are being harassed sexually for roles, or financially. You say you need to give me 100,000 francs to secure a role in this movie, or a director will give you a role and say you have to come to my hotel room to get your script.
For special negotiations.
To get your script. But I can say I have been fortunate. That in my journey in the movie industry, I have been working with female producers.
Okay.
Yeah, I have been working with female producers. Like the movie I was telling you about, the producer was Princess Dora and them. So I acted with her all through. I have not gone. Even the other producers, I have acted with them, like Melo Studios. I have not gone through such things, but I know that is what many actresses are facing in the industry.
So when you say actors or actors are not being paid, so when I look at you, as beautiful as you are, does it mean you have some side hustle apart from your acting?
Yeah, of course. I have side hustles. I do businesses. Like, don't me say can't say there. C'est que je vois, je fais. C'est que je ne vois pas, je fais pas. Anything that will give me money. Even if you sell pepper, I will do it to have the money.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So now, people often see the glamour, like the shiny parts of everything. But what is that reality about? The reality about being an actress? What's your reality? Like, apart from all this glow we are seeing, there must be the other side of it. What's that reality as an actress in Cameroon?
Well, as I'm sitting in front of the screen shining like this, when I'm in my house, that's not how I look. At times I put makeup occasionally. But only when you want to come to, in front of the camera. But at times, even in dressing, not all actresses, you see them glamorous with or you see them in movies with cars, with the dress.
Big houses.
At times when we want to act, they will take us to a big house. You say, this is your house, you are in the house. That is not you. When you finish, you go back to your room. I can say, go back to your one room. That's the reality. Camera life is quite different from real life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So how do you handle pressure, like public perception, criticism, all those things? How do you handle it?
You know that such things must happen. So you prepare your mind for that. If you can pass somewhere and say, maybe they appreciate you for a role you played, or they criticize you for the role, or like now, as I said, the actors are not really paid. Most people will say, when you say, I'm going for a project, you say, this is your project. Every day I'm going for a project. You don't come back with money. You are not paid.
Okay, they expect you to show out like something came out
of it.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. They see like the foolishness. Say, what is this with this? You are acting stuff. Every day I'm going to act. Every day I'm going to act. Nothing to show for.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I can imagine. So has your career as an actress, has it ever required some sacrifices for you?
well, sacrifices in terms of, maybe,
Has it ever cost you anything? It doesn't mean the evil. Yeah. When I say sacrifice, I can mean maybe you've sacrificed maybe your time for something else. You're supposed to like engage in another thing, and then you sacrifice that particular thing for your acting career.
Okay.
You sacrifice money. You even sacrifice maybe something that will actually cost you,
Yeah. Like, when we are acting, you provide your costumes. Yeah.
Is it not part of the director's job to
That's
provide
part of the
costumes for a
director's
movie?
job, but in this our own movie industry, my dear, you have to provide for your costumes. I remember a time I acted a series, more than 100 scenes. I had to provide costumes for those 100 scenes.
Wow.
Like, imagine the money, the time.
So how did you cope in providing all those things? I know 100 scenes, it means you had a lot. You need a full wardrobe. So how do you do it? Do you act with your personal dresses, or do you go out for shopping? And after that, do you use those dresses in your daily life, or do you just pack them somewhere?
I can use some of my dresses. Then at times you can have you may have a contract with maybe a boutique. Yes, you wear their dresses maybe for adverts. Maybe you go and have a negotiation with them. You say, I will wear your dresses for adverts. You may not give them money because you're advertising the dresses. After you wear that dress in that movie, somebody will say, I like this dress. Where did you get this dress? So you can...
Okay, so after you're done showcasing all that, you give it back to them.
You give it back, yeah.
So they cannot see you again with that dress?
No. That's what makes such life different from normal life.
Okay, so apart as, let's say, being an actress, how about your personal life? Are you married? Do you have kids? How about that?
I'm a single mother.
Oh, wow. Welcome to the league. So how many kids do you have?
Actually, I have 4 kids.
Wow. So how do you balance life, like acting, parenting? Because I know it takes a lot to cater for children. I think I have one, and it really it takes a lot to cater for one. So I cannot imagine. How do you balance that life of being an actress and a mother? I know as an actress, you need to be on set. You need to go for contracts and those things. How do you cope? How do you balance your acting life and being a mother as well?
Acting is a passion. Parenting is a purpose. I was called to be a parent.
Wow.
I was called to be a parent. So when you know what exactly you have to do, I know I am a parent. I know what I'm supposed to do as a parent to take care of my children. I know my job. So I just need to draw my program, I know that if I am going to act, I have to go out for a month for acting. I know that I have prepared my kids. I've prepared food that they'll eat for that 1 month. And even out of sight is not out of mind. Even if I go to America, I will talk to my kids every day. I will make sure the house is in order. I will make sure everything is okay. So like that acting does not limit me as a parent. Does not limit me at all.
So you can assure us that your kids are growing according to the way they are supposed to.
Oh yes, I can assure you that.
That's interesting. I think some of us should actually learn 1 or 2 things from you. So have you ever had to choose between your job as an actress and your kids?
Never.
So everything always falls in line, because I'm sure as a mother there must have been a program or something that would necessitate that you give up something for your kids in order to catch up with time or catch up with an event, something like that.
Giving up on my kid, maybe just leaving them, that is normal. But that maybe my kid has something in school and I forgot that for my job. I have never experienced that.
Okay, so your things always like
Maybe
balance up on
risk.
their own.
Yes.
Wow. So, in our world today where every woman claims to be career oriented,
Mm-hmm.
do you ever feel guilty for being a working woman?
I've never felt guilty because I've never neglected my kids. Working, I've never neglected my kids, so there has been no instance I felt guilty.
Wow. So how do you ensure that your kids have enough time, enough guidance whenever you're out of sight? Because I know movie projects at times can take you a lot of time, a lot of concentration. So how do you ensure? What do you put in place to make sure your kids have enough time and the guidance that they need in order to grow purposefully?
Yeah. I'm lucky that my first child is a big girl.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a big girl. So most of the time when I go out, she's like the second mother.
Okay, so
If I'm
she
not
now
there,
plays
she's
the
there.
role of the mother when you're
Yes,
not
if
there.
I'm not there, she's there. I am the mother behind the scene, while she's a physical mother at that particular time when I'm out of sight.
Okay.
Yes, maybe.
She feels in.
She feels in, but she will call me every second, every moment to make sure, to ask anything she needs.
Okay.
Like, mommy, what can I do with this situation? What can I do about the kids? The kids is warm. What can I do? Is having a temperature? What can I do? So, when I'm on set, I make sure my phone is on.
Okay.
Yes, I make sure I don't put my phone off completely, so that
in case of an emergency.
Yes.
Wow, that's good. So, being an actress, though, has it influenced the way you bring up your kids, or are your children seeing you differently from other mothers because you are an actress, and maybe the mothers they see and not? Do you think they see some sort of difference and they try to like give you a different view? Let me put it that way.
I think at times that they're just proud. They're just proud of me. Like when they sit with their friends, they say, my mother is an actress. Like when they sit somewhere, maybe they're showing my movie, they're happy. That's my mother. Because I think they're happy because I have not neglected them as a mother.
Okay.
And they see me to doing something. It makes them proud. Because at times they say they are proud of me. Yes.
Wow.
The way they speak about me, the way they talk about me, I know they are proud of me.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Wow, I think I should commend you for that. Your kids are really, really a gem. So now, let's say this acting career of yours, has it made your life more expensive, or has it changed you to become patient or understanding as a parent?
Yeah. It has made me to be more patient and understanding. Even at times, maybe some scripts that you read, it reflects your life, but you learn a lot from it. You learn a lot at times from the scripts you read, from the scenes, what you go through. You learn, because you learn every day. You can have your way of bringing up your children, but there are some things that you see that you can learn, and you think of applying it on your own children, on your own upbringing. Yes.
So whenever you see something positive from those scripts, you want to like implement in your parenting.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. See. So are there some roles that you, as the mother, you refuse to take?
Of course. Extreme romantic roles, I don't take them. Because I will not like a role where my child will sit to watch a movie and see somebody pressing my breast, pressing my buttocks. No. I don't take such roles. Any production set I go, any director that calls me, I just tell you, I don't take extreme romantic roles.
Okay, but you can try a little.
I can try a little.
Maybe
peck.
Like small kissing.
Not deep kissing. Peck. I can try.
You cannot be pecking your husband in a movie now. Your husband, when your husband comes home, you going to be pecking your husband. Peace. So at least that one you can do.
No,
Wow.
I don't take such roles.
So how do you protect your kids from social exposure, societal pressure? How do you protect them from all those? Considering the fact that you are not always around.
Yeah. My first child, she's a big girl, but she doesn't have this social media, Facebook, TikTok, all these things. I don't permit them. And my TV, it has a code. Like channels that I don't want them to watch. They're not supposed to watch, they don't watch. They are only allowed to watch cartoons or stuff like that. And yes, I don't permit them play with, like in my neighborhood, I don't permit them to play around anyhow. Because at times, if you are not there, if you don't teach your children something, other children will teach them.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
I restrict the way they play, the way they interact with other children. Yeah.
Okay. So do you worry about how the entertainment industry might influence your children?
Well, since me, if they don't see that on me, like maybe they saw a terrible thing over the TV, but they don't see me doing that, I don't think it will really influence them that way. Like maybe making love in the TV, I think if they see me doing that, because children, they learn more from their parents. They see their parents as role models. What they see you doing, they just conclude that, no, that thing is right. That's the right thing to do. What they hear you say, they just conclude that's the right thing to do.
Wow. So do you think you're safe saying that your kids are actually following your footsteps?
I say following my footsteps. Even though they are proud of me, none of them has shown interest in acting. So I cannot really say they are proud following my footsteps.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. So don't you do some skits around the house? I know as an actress, you definitely want to be doing one or two things around. So do you get them involved in those things?
No, I don't get them involved.
Oh.
I don't get them involved.
So, what are those values that are most important to you that you can pass on to those kids?
Well, I make them to understand that life is not all about what you see. There are deeper meanings to everything in life.
Like what, for example?
And I also taught them about comparison. They shouldn't compare with other children. Like, I saw this child, they bought him a car, they bought me, my mother too should buy me this. I said, what you see, maybe you don't know what the parents do to get them those things. I may not be doing what the parents are doing. So because the parent bought them that thing, I must not buy it for you. Make them to understand that not everything that they see, they must have it.
Okay.
Yes, I teach them to be patient in life, to be patient, to be understanding, and not to be extravagant.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you think parenting is an easy task?
Parenting is not an easy task. It's not easy at all. But when they are calling, you must do it.
So do you think every woman is called to be a mother?
I don't think so. Because there's some parents who are so negligent. They don't care about their kids. I've seen cases where parents don't actually care about their kids. They care about there are some parents that care about their careers, about their looks, about other things.
More than the way they care for their kids.
Yeah, they put other things first.
Oh. So what do you think? What can you tell some of those women, like, how do they balance it?
Well,
or do you think they cannot actually do that?
They can do that.
So how
You
do they
can do
balance
that.
it?
To do that, you must put your family first. You must put your family first before you do anything. Maybe passion or whatever. You must put your family first. Know how to balance between your job and your family. When you know how to balance between your job and your family, it makes it so easy for you. Like if you are a working class, your children go to school, you know that they have to go to school early. You program yourself, get up early, prepare them for school and go to work. You must not get up late. Maybe when it's time for you to go to work, you have to rush the children to school. But when you program yourself, everything becomes so easy for you.
Wow, the way you talk about it is as if you have everything under control. Wow. I think I need to organize a session whereby you just come and lecture us on how to care for kids and still manage our careers. I think that should be our next topic.
Okay.
So now let's just get a little fun. If your life was a movie, what title would it be?
Supermom?
Supermom. Wow. So, if your child could direct a movie about you, what do you think it will show?
I could direct a movie about me. Supermom.
So now, actress or supermom, which role is harder?
None is hard. Yeah.
So, what's one thing your child does that instantly melts your heart?
Oh. No matter how sad I am, no matter how overwhelmed, maybe at times when my child sees me sitting maybe moody, you come and kiss me and say, Mommy, don't cry, please, everything will be okay. That melts my heart.
That's so nice.
And so caring, so lovely.
Okay, now, set life or home life?
Balance.
How can you just balance? Choose one. Fame or family?
Balance.
Scripted role or real life parenting?
Real life parenting.
Early mornings or late night shots?
Late night.
Why late night?
Because I'll prefer to be with my kids throughout the day. Maybe they go to bed, then in the night I can go out.
So at what time do you rest?
Do we rest? At times we shoot throughout the night. Maybe if I'm in the house in the afternoon, while I've finished with my children, I can have a little time for myself to rest.
Wow.
Yes. Because if you walk through the day, when you come back in the night, you will just sleep. Maybe you will not even have time to check on your kids. You don't know how their day was. Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. I see you really have some things really under control, and I think it's good for every woman to be able to present themselves in that matter. Like your family is okay, your career is okay. Yeah, I think really it's something really we should try and balance it out. So now, what do you think society should understand better about working mothers in the entertainment industry?
I want society to understand that it's not easy. Even though we try to cope it, it's not easy. It's not easy to balance work and parenting, your career and parenting. Because at times where they just they criticize you, but I just want them to know that it's not easy. It's not easy to balance it, to balance your career and your parenting. It's not easy. So before they criticize, before they judge you, you should know that it's not easy.
Okay, so if a young mother, I'm talking about a young girl.
Yeah.
If a young mother comes up to you and she's like, I've been admiring this acting stuff, it's also my passion, but I've never had the opportunity to get into any role or stuff. What advice can you give her as an actress and as a mother in Cameroon? What advice do you think you can tell that young mother if she could really get into acting as well? And will she be able to cope? Or if she should just let it go and focus on her life?
First, I would like to know if she's a single mother. Are you a single mother? Are you married? And you want to get into the career of acting. Do you have somebody to take care of your kids? Are you ready to... Can you choose between your career and your kids? Do you just want to be famous? Do you just want to get that fame? Or are you doing it for your child? Or you just want to do it? First, I would like to ask her all those questions to know her reason for wanting to get into acting.
Okay, let's assume there is this young mother looking at you right now and she doesn't have that time or that opportunity to speak to you one-on-one.
Yeah.
Just tell her something that she can take home right now.
If you want to act, you first of all need to get that passion. If you have that passion for acting, let me tell you first of all, the acting is not for money. Because here in Cameroon, we have acted more than 50 movies that have been paid. Even the other countries like Nigeria, once there was a time Mercy Johnson was saying she has acted more than 50 movies just like a worker parts. Don't think that you will just get into the movie industry and just blow and become a superstar and have big cars, big houses. You need to be patient.
Wow.
Yeah, you need to be patient.
So considering the challenges that you've been facing in the movie industry, or well, let me just say you, other actresses and actors all over, what can you say to directors and especially producers? What should they do to improve the standards of those actors?
I think they should pay their actors. We all put in energy.
Money.
We all put in energy in those things. Even if it's not for the money, at least for visibility now. When we act the movies, don't keep them in your cupboards. If you cannot sell them in festivals, give them to some TV stations. At least let them show us. Let people know us. Some people have acted more than 50 movies, 100 movies, and people don't know them. Because we act movies and they keep them in the cupboard.
Okay, they don't promote.
They don't sell. Yeah.
Ah, I see. Okay. Then I guess maybe some of them could actually listen to you and do something great about it. So, what's the update you want to leave our viewers with?
I have been, to tell you the truth, I have been off camera for like 6 years. What I want to tell you is that I am back. So Sobi is back. I am back on camera. My producers, my directors, your girl is back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that was Sobi.
Yeah.
You know, from the popular side, they always say there are some myths, like you cannot blow in this movie industry. In fact, in the entertainment industry, if you have not, saw your hands somewhere, either you are doing rituals or you are a lesbian for women, or it is all these things. How true is that in the movie industry?
Well, you must belong in some way, either to the dark side or to the light. I have not been to the dark side. I know about the light. I know that with God everything is possible. So I have not passed through all those things. Is it occultism, lesbianism, whatever, since 2014 that I've been in the movie industry, I have not come across. I haven't come across.
So we could say that some people are actually succeeding without those things.
Of course, with God, everything is possible, like I said. You must not soil your hands. If you believe that with God, everything is possible, you will succeed.
Wow. Okay, so in your journey as an actress, have you ever had any rivalry situation with the co-actors on set or even out of set?
Of course, at times they can give you a role that somebody was eyeing the role and they give the role to you. That person can be angry. You know, like the series I talked about, there was a girl. She knew they would give her that role because she was like comparing. Maybe I don't have. Where will she take all the costumes for all the scenes? She's not able. She cannot do it. Like she came purposely on set to see me fail.
If you could actually pull off.
Yeah, to see me fail. Like it's after the shooting that they were telling me that is what she came on set purposely to see me fail. To see when they say, come out for this costume, for this scene, she will see if I can pull up. She will see if I can come out with that costume. So I shut her mouth.
So do we see there is a lot of competition in this industry? Like you guys are not helping each other? Because in a case like that where they know you can't afford to have that number of costume, and if another person can assist, rather than assisting you, they rather snatch the role from you. So it doesn't mean there's a lot of competition.
There's competition everywhere, and there are jealous people everywhere. If she could be jealous of you and want the role, there's another person too that will want you to play the role and can help you play the role.
Wow, but it's more difficult to find those people.
It's not difficult.
But it's difficult. It's easy to have the jealous ones around.
Very, very easy. Very, very easy.
Okay, so talking about our Cameroon political atmosphere, we know it's really tense. Do you think actors should be involved in politics? Not like involved in politics per se, but do you think they should come up, especially during this our crisis, and at least say something? Because I think actors are also role models in our society. So do you think they should be involved in political talks?
They should be involved. Actors are role models. They are like the voice of the voiceless. They are in front, they are ahead, they are standing there in front while others are behind. There are things that people, they cannot say it. But since you can go on the screen and talk, maybe the whole world listens to you. The whole country listens to you. You are in the best position to handle some topic, to bring up some ideas or solutions, or you bring up your own contributions about things going on in your country. Like if I am a Northwesterner, I cannot come on the screen and talk about what is going on in the Northwest and Southwest. Like people would like to hear from me. I am from that part of the country. Like they are asking, is it really true? Is it really true what's going on there? I am from that part of the country. And if I come out to say it, this is what is going on, this is what we are facing, they can listen more to me. Okay. They will be convinced. Because like what is happening in the Northwest and Southwest region, people in Yaoundé, they just imagine things and say it. But we are in the Northwest and the Southwest. We are actresses from the Northwest and Southwest. We live there. We know exactly what is going on there. So we are in the best positions to say
talk about it.
Yeah, to talk about it.
All right. So, still in your journey as an actress, have you ever experienced an incident, maybe on set, for example, whereby something really troubling happened to you and you felt the need and the urge to talk about it, but you couldn't because maybe you're afraid of the producer, or maybe you're afraid of, I don't know, being kicked out of the set? Has anything like that ever happened to you?
Yeah, something like that actually happened, that somebody was auditioned for a role and just with a twinkle of an eye, they gave the role to another person. I was like, but what happened? Why did you give this role to this person? I don't know what transpired behind before they took the role to give it to that person. I saw the frustration in the actress and the actor's eyes. The actor was so frustrated, and I had to talk to the director, and they told me it's none of my business. I'm coming to act. I've given my own role. I should stick to my role.
Wow.
Yeah.
Indeed, a lot is happening. So let's say in Cameroon, we have the French-speaking side and the English-speaking side. And we see actors from both sides like coming up, doing some things. So in your own opinion, do you think, which part of the country do you think is more pronounced when it comes to this acting? Is it the French or the English?
You know, the Anglophones are the minority. To compare them, to know if the Francophones are doing better than the English speaking, because if there are 100 Francophones or the French speaking, and maybe 10 of them are into movies or they are content creators, and if only 2 can come out from the Anglophone regions, that's something. So if they have 10, we must not have 10, so that there should be a balance.
Okay.
Yes. But for me, I really think, since Cameroon is a bilingual country, they should work together most of the times. They should work together, even though they are working together, but it's not that much. Like, we have production houses in Boya, in Bamenda, Limbe, in Yaoundé, Douala, they have their own production houses. If those production houses can hire both Anglophones and Francophones, they can come together, different production houses, to produce something. And 2, you don't see most of our movies, maybe on local TV channels or on the national TV channels, because I think most producers, they don't give it out like them. Some of them, they act and give it out for free. For visibility, like I was saying. They just want at times to sell the actors. When they act, they just give it to all the TV channels. They are showing them for free. They put them on YouTube. And most of us, when we act, really want to make money out of it. And we keep them. We are looking for opportunities to sell them. And most of them remain inside the cupboard. That is why you don't see most of the English-speaking movies out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but there is this, I cannot say it's a saying because it's not that popular, but then I think that some people are actually complaining that the Anglophones have a very huge language barrier. In most of their movies, for example, you can't really listen to somebody speaking fluently if they want to act in English per se.
Yeah.
You hardly meet Anglophones speaking really fluent English. So it becomes boring to follow up a movie in English, and then you just hear some kind of English popping up here and there. Until people would act like, is it not better? They just do it in pidgin. Talk your pidgin, come on, talk it. Now wait till we borrow language. You get?
Yeah, I get.
So do you think that could be one of the issues with the Anglophones?
It can be one of the issues, and 2, we don't patronize our own. We don't like our own. You understand? Like, if I can put a movie here, you come and sit and watch. You don't know that it's Cameroon movie. You will love the movie. But if they just tell you that why can they act? Why can they act? When you have not even seen the movie. But I've seen in cases where we have put a movie in our neighborhood, one of our movie. Like, they were watching until it's when they saw me in the movie that they believed that it was a Cameroonian movie. Yeah, the movie they saw, they were appreciating the movie. It's good. But when they just knew that it was Cameroonian movie, they just disqualified the movie. they just disqualified the movie. So there is somebody that if you tell him that they are Cameroonian movie, they will just disqualify the movie without even watching it.
So don't we think that should be a boost for us to go towards perfection? Like we should strive to do things that are really up to standard, so that even when they realize that it's a Cameroon movie and it's the standard of actors and maybe the image will make them just shut up and be like, okay, they don't have anything to say. Don't you think we could instead use that as the fuel to do something better?
Yeah, you can use that as a fuel. And actually, there are movies. There are good movies. There are good movies. It's just that you can't see them everywhere, like they are expecting. Because most of the movies they watch on My Movie.
Okay, the
Maybe
free movies
the
are
full
sending
movies are
out there.
sending there. Maybe
Okay.
the little movies they do in the quarter. People can even just a group of people can just do their small movie and send it there. But they are high profile movies in Cameroon. There are movies in Cameroon that you can sit and watch like this. If they don't tell you it's a Cameroonian movie, you won't believe.
Wow. That's really interesting to hear all these talks from you, and we really appreciate you being on our show today. We hope to see you soon, maybe with some new releases. You get so. Without taking so much of your time, we are so grateful for you to watch us to this end, and we will definitely appreciate you keeping us a like and a comment so we can improve. And in case you need to see someone on our show, don't forget to leave the person under our comment section. So, Madam Soso-B, before you leave us, what's the update you want to leave with our viewers today?
If you must know, I have been off camera for quite a long now. But what I want to tell you is that I am back on camera. Your girl Soso-B is back. And we have movie projects going on. Right now, we have a movie project going on. Wait for it, Umbra of Doom. And you can go watch a Divorce Party on Paraclet. If you go to YouTube, you'll see most of my movies there. See Divorce Party, Bossy Addiction, Clash of Wings, all those movies. They're on YouTube.
Wow.
Visit Paraclet. You watch most of Precious Light movies there. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess next time you will talk more on pressure light movies
Yes.
and Paraclet, as you just mentioned. Thank you so much for being part of us today. We really, really appreciate it, and we hope to see you soon.
Thank you.
On that note, we say thank you, and thank you for always being with us, always watching and keeping your comments coming. Thank you so much, and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.